Hey guys, what's up? Kelsey here for another video, and welcome back to the road to Pikmin 3. In the previous episode, we had a really fun episode talking about old school memories with video games with the Godfish, aka person whose name I will never pronounce again. Who is
You
that?
know what?
Yeah?
You can actually just call me Giovanni if you want to.
Giovanni, okay. He will be called, okay, voice crack. He will be called Giovanni from now on, not Johannes Böckmann, because I am never going to get that right. And
No.
in this episode, we are going to go back to the Forest Navel and get the two pieces that we actually couldn't take back to the base because of time, time reasons, and that's just going to be pretty awesome. So, Giovanni, you want to just start the topic with, the thing that we were actually saying in the previous episode. What was your first, real console? Because you told me that the first thing you got was the gray Game Boy Color. I mean,
Yeah.
the great the great Game Boy.
The Grey Gamer was my first handheld, and my first home console was, I think, the GameCube, actually.
Really, GameCube?
Yeah.
Oh, I beat you in that one. My first one was the Nintendo 64. It was a really awesome, moment for my video game history. But why don't you go ahead and, just tell us a little bit more about your experiences with it? What was your first game and all that stuff?
My first game for the GameCube. I got the GameCube because I wanted to play Paper Mario.
Oh,
And,
awesome.
Yeah, right, I know. And I wanted to play Pokemon Channel.
Pokemon what? Which
Pokemon Channel.
channel?
The one... Don't you know Pokemon Channel? Oh,
Channel? No, I'm...
You,
I,
in-game, you sit in front of a TV, watching TV with Pikachu all day.
wow.
And, yeah, and collecting Pokecards.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It was, okay.
All right, awesome.
Could have been a bit better. It was, do you know Hey You, Pikachu?
Yeah, I have heard of that one, yes.
Yeah, I think it's the prequel.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
But
And I really wanted to get Jirachi on my Pokemon Sapphire.
yeah.
And that was the only way for me to get Jirachi or whatever it's called in English.
Yeah.
And so I got the GameCube for my birthday,
Awesome.
together with Pokemon Channel. And later I bought Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, awesome.
And then my favorite game of all times, Paper Mario 2.
All right. The Thousand-Year Door. There we have a coincidence with us because my favorite game of all time is also Paper Mario. The Thousand-Year Door, also known as Paper Mario 2. But I actually beat you in that one because my first console was the Nintendo 64. It was actually a great day. I remember that we were actually, in the store, and it was, just a random day. I didn't really know of any video games at all. And then my dad comes up and he's like, "Hey, look, this looks pretty cool." And he had the Nintendo 64, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, that indeed looks pretty cool." And my first
Wasn't that like $100 at the time?
I am not entirely sure of the price because, I think I was 6 for this one. And, when you're 6, you don't really care about money. you don't really know how much your parents are spending and all that stuff. You just care about playing video games and all that. But
Yeah.
I actually thought,
And you care about color. I remember being little and wanting to play with soap or whatever.
the soap.
Soap, yeah, because it was bright and colorful.
Oh, awesome.
Looked like fun.
Yeah, yes, indeed. But yeah, my first game on it was one called Star Wars. I think it's the Shadow of the Empires, I believe. And for my first game to be that one when I was 6, that was pretty bad because I could only get past like the like 2 stages, and again the game was in English, which I really didn't have a clue on just what to do. So that that one was pretty cryptic. I remember that I didn't really enjoy it that much, but then when I got some I think I got some racing games. I think I got like an F1 game. Oh man, that was just really fun. And the fun just increased when I got like just games like Super Mario 64. Oh man, that Super Mario 64. I got it for Christmas, and I remember just getting to my to my room, going to the first stage, and I was terrified of the chain chomp. You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember the chain jump.
I mean,
I played Mario Land for the brick, the gray brick, the Game Boy,
yeah.
and I never got past the second boss.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Never.
when we were a child,
And
God fucking damn it, this caser whatever fucking thing is just getting in my way. Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
and then one day I met someone and he played it through in like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm never gonna touch this game again.
You were like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty bad. But just one thing that I remember with Super Mario 64 is that I had to call my mom to, just just be with me when I was, just getting through the chomp because I was terrified. And I just called her and she's like, "Oh, are you afraid of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Just check it out. It's barking. It's huge. It was like 10 times the size of Mario." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not getting through that. Fuck that." Oh
Yeah.
no, I actually need my blue Pikmin too. But yeah, I mean those old school memories. I mean those are priceless, man. Those are priceless.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
I bought Mario RPG, like the first
Oh,
one
for the SNES.
for the yeah, and I bought it with the card box
Yeah.
and
Oh wow.
everything for like €100.
Oh, what the
That's-
fuck?
Yeah, and it's top quality. It's like doesn't have a scratch or something. It's so great. I could sell it for about 500, I think.
Wow, those things
I love
are
it.
rare as fuck.
Yeah, and then, but the problem is, I don't have an SNES. I just don't.
Oh, well, you
And
could actually
then-
buy it for the Wii. Yeah, I mean, I really never played that one. I only have, watched a couple of episodes on Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of that. It actually
You
looks...
should play it.
What? Wait, what?
You should play it. It's great.
Yeah, a lot of people actually consider it the first Paper Mario.
It is. It really is. It's like who did it again? Somebody I forgot who developed it, but they developed it and then always weird names,
Yeah.
And then the developers of Paper Mario 1 looked at the game and thought, huh, we can do something better using the N64.
Yes. And then
and
the
they did.
masterpiece Paper Mario was born. All right.
Yeah. But Mario RPG is a great game. I just can't play it. I bought a Superboy. It's like
Yeah.
handheld SNES. But funny thing is, the Mario RPG
Yeah.
was like has 3 different types of code in it.
Type of code.
Yeah, SD1, SD2, or SD3, or something like that.
Yeah.
And 1 plays, 2 don't. Guess what? I have the one that doesn't play on the fucking Superboy.
Wow, that's really, really bad.
Yeah. And I had to import it from the USA. And now it plays like every 30th time I try to play it.
Oh
It's-
man, that's awful.
It's yeah, I hate it. I could buy it for the Wii, but that doesn't feel right,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, when I was just playing an emulator for the regular Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and I really want the original game. I first got it so when I got my Game Boy Advance SP, I got the game Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. But what I didn't know then on video games is that it was kind of fake, so it was not actually official. It was like a copy and stuff like that. It was horrible, and it didn't it didn't play right. The game lagged, and there have been many times where I just find the game and I just don't have any money with me. But I'm like, whenever I can, I am going to get that game for sure because I really want it. Because we really need to prepare for the road to Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Did you see the Nintendo Direct in that one?
Oh, I did.
Dude, I am
You
so
know,
pumped for that game. I am so pumped for that game.
at the moment,
Yeah.
I'm holding Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, the cartridge, in my hand.
Please send it to me. Please send it to me. I will give you 1,000 euros.
You do?
No, not really.
Okay, I will.
Oh, I really, really want that game, like so badly. And I also want.
And I want, you know what I want? I want Partners in Time. I don't have
Oh,
Partners in
I
Time.
have it. I have it. Let's
Ah,
trade.
we can try it.
We can trade. Awesome.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so now for the.
Have you played Bowser's Inside Story?
Yes, that one is great, but I think all of my.
Awesome.
In okay, so for example, in the regular Paper Mario series, I think that one is just pretty clear that the winner overall is Thousand Year Door. Then we have then we have the original one on the Nintendo 64, and third place has to go to Super Paper Mario, and the fourth I would have to give to Sticker Star, mainly because it was kind of misplaced. I really
I don't.
yeah.
I can't agree on that. I think Sticker Star is way better than
Which one?
Sticker Star's better than the Wii version. What was it again? The Super Paper Mario.
Super Paper Mario? Why? Why?
Yeah, because the story is great,
Yeah.
but the gameplay is just not a Paper Mario. It's not a RPG anymore. It's just a.
I think Oh, okay. So I only lost like 6 Pikmin. Anyways, yeah. What were you saying?
It's a jump and run with some RPG elements in it. It's not. I didn't like it. I really didn't.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we first got the game, as an RPG, but when Super Paper Mario hit the shelves, yeah, that was kind of a disappointment that most of the RPG elements were actually dead. And for Sticker Star to have some of the RPG elements back, I think that was better. But I still think that
It's like
Mario...
Sticker Star has the RPG elements, but lacks the story.
Man, it doesn't have any storyline whatsoever. That I got so and I'm gonna lose a fuck ton of. Oh no, I didn't. Man, I was so disappointed at that. You have no clue how sad I was. Man, I really lost a lot of fucking Pikmin.
You can tell by how short your LP was.
Yeah, I know. It only was like 50 episodes, and it was because I was just taking care of a lot of stuff. But
yeah,
man, only 40. I mean, yeah. Well, you can pretty much agree. Wow, I'm really losing a lot of Pikmin.
Yeah, you don't have to backtrack that much, and that makes the game less enjoyable, I think, because you don't really know the landscape and things.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that in Paper Mario 2.
Yeah, I know.
But back to topic.
Yeah,
back to Mario and Luigi.
Okay, so Mario and Luigi. Okay, so we
discussed
just what I think about the game. So for example, that for Paper Mario, it is a clear answer that the top 4, I would have to say, is 1,000 Year Door, then the original, and then we have Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star, in my opinion. But for the Mario and Luigi, I am really debating. So
it's like the whole series is
it's
number 1
masterpiece. I mean, the series itself, as a whole, I would actually have to give the prize to. Where are these guys going? I would actually have to give the prize to the Mario and Luigi series. But for because of the first 2 Paper Mario games, I think those actually just win the cake. But for the Mario and Luigi, the first one, I would feel really guilty if I put one game in first place because just all of them are great. So far, I think the one that I would come back to the most is the first one. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is the best. But I don't know what.
I personally like Bowser's Inside Story best.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that was.
Yeah, that one is actually great. It has a really good storyline. The music is great. Oh, the final boss music is just like
Oh, it's so good.
That is the
Oh.
one I actually used for the chase for Dimension in the in Super Paper Mario. That one I
Yeah, I know.
used. But I mean, yeah, I would really, I mean, I would feel really guilty if I placed one game in first place. I
Yeah.
really don't know why, because all of the games are actually a masterpiece. But what do you say? What would you do?
Um, yeah, I think Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser's Story
Then,
would win?
yeah, I think so. But I think, do you know, the Mario and Luigi series is in Japan actually called Mario and Luigi RPG.
Yes, that I know.
Yeah, this is actually the sequel to Mario RPG, and that's why I think you should play Mario RPG as part of the road to Mario and Luigi RPG Dream Team.
Well, that is kind of okay. So, yeah, that would indeed be awesome. But Nintendo Direct said that the game actually comes out in summer, and we're not gonna get this piece back. The game actually
Yeah,
comes out in summer of 2013. What I would consider summer to be is, June, because fuck
yeah, June,
my
July.
my computer ran out of battery. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties yet again. I forgot my my battery cord because I was basically saying to Giovanni, I'm not going to say the name. I was basically telling him that I was like, yeah, we're only going to be recording 2 episodes, and it's going to be cool. I don't need the battery cord, but yeah, it happened again. Okay.
Yeah,
So 10 days and we already have like I think it's 14 pieces and we already have like another one that we can actually rescue. But I think in the next episode we are actually going to go to 38 Pikmin lost in battles to the Wallywogs. Okay, bro. That's pretty bad. Okay, let's just go ahead and save that. I'm not really, just hurting that one because we can go back to the first one and just yield a lot of Pikmin. So, only 4 pieces to go, and this has been a really good episode. And why don't you go ahead and say that we end it right here?
okay.
All right, so if you guys have watched until now and if you enjoyed, you know the drill, a like and a comment would be awesome, as well as checking out my social media stuff for you to not miss an episode again, as well as connecting with me. So this has been Counts Bender with Giovanni, because yeah, I'm never pronouncing the name again.
You don't
And
have to.
yeah, like I said before, his name and his channel will be in the description down below, as well as the first episode that we actually did a dual commentary on. So this has been a really good episode, and in the next one we're going to be going to the Distant Springs. So you guys have a great day, take care of yourself, and until my next episode when we visit such place, I will see you then.